Boom. All right, trade recap. Monday, September 29th. Shorts on GBP USD. Another dub. Um, Let me see the exact amount. I think it was 158 something. Yeah, 158.26 on GBP USD today. Um, Pretty honestly, this is one of my best trades, not only because of the return, but also um, I just feel like the execution was on point today. So coming into the day, we did have this big move. So we swept out Asian highs. London sessions swept out Asian highs, and then came back down, took out London lows in New York session pre-market. And then we also took out London highs in pre-market as well, just before 9 o'clock. So I was looking for sells here actually, like London session liquidity sweep. This was what my idea, right? So London session accumulation, um, New York session manipulation reversal, right? And what I'm coming to realize also is the market just repeats itself, guys. And when I say guys, I'm really just talking to myself, but like what happens on London session, based off of Asian session, happens in New York session based off of London session, if that makes any sense. Do you see how Asian session highs get taken out and then we have this movement down? Exact same thing happens on New York session open, right? We take out London session highs and then we have that move down. So I definitely had a bearish bias today, especially after these sweeps. So the thing I did different today also was I actually did a stop limit order instead of executing at market entry, because usually that's what I would do. But I did take a limit order at these lows. So once these lows got broken past, I was entered in on the trade, and pretty much perfect execution there, to be honest. Um, I did have these areas marked out in case my bias did flip, but it worked out perfectly. I'll go down into the 1 minute and kind of mark out, explain my exit points here. So I mean, I did have my first TP was at these lows here, which did get hit. I did mark out London lows as an area too, but the RR on that was not good enough to have that as my TP1. So I just kind of just marked it out. I let it ride. We did get a little pullback here, but I did let it ride. Stayed strong, guys. Today I was proud of myself for not really closing early, because this did make me a little bit nervous here. I think the beginning of my trading journey, I probably would have closed out and taken like, I don't know, $30 profit, but it's not worth it in the long run. It's not worth it in the long run, right? Just if you're wrong, just let yourself be wrong, and if you're right, you'll win more. So once I came down to these lows here, this was my first TP. So I did close half the position at this point. And then I had the rest of the position kind of riding out for a little bit. Price did kind of just mess around in here for a bit, which was kind of stressing me out a little bit. So I did mark out these 1 minute highs here, and I said to myself, okay, if we get a close above these 1 minute highs, I'll just exit the rest of my position. The other half of it, I'll still be in profit. And then I won't have to worry about any reversals later on in the day, right? Because usually I'll close my positions at 11 o'clock anyways. And if we do end up taking out these Asian session lows, it will be in the PM session, right? Which I don't normally trade. And right now it looks like we actually are reversing anyways. So we'll see. But yeah, so once we got a close above these 1 minute highs, that's when I exited the remainder of my position. But we did close the day out $158.26 in profit. So my biggest trade to date, and honestly, I think my most well executed trade up until this point. And yeah, that was the trade recap for today. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace.